So now we're in the South Bay, specifically Santa Clara, California. Illusive Comics and Games. Exact address 2725 El Camino Real, Santa Clara, California. You can go to the website illusivecomics.com or ours, geekspeakradioshow.com. All the links will be on there. Sitting with me, Anna, the owner.
Hello.
So first thing, before we get into Free Comic Book Day and everything else, tell me a quick history of the store.
It's 4 years this May. I've had the comic book shop, and previously it was Brian's Books, and they were around for about 20 years under two different owners, one briefly and one for about 20 years, Brian. And the last owner who briefly had it wasn't able to just keep the shop afloat, and I'd been publishing comics with Illusive Arts Entertainment, and that company was starting to flounder, and I was looking for a new business of my own. I just finished my master's, and I knew the owner really well, and he was looking for a buyer. I was looking for something new to do. The recession hadn't officially started yet, so I bought the shop because that's what you do when you don't know there's a recession a couple months away. And we've been through some hard times, but we've done a lot. The shop used to just be this 1/3 section here. And a couple months after I bought it, I was actually at Comic-Con 2007, and this was a chiropractic business, and this guy basically broke his lease and ran in the night, called me because we shared a power box, and he said, "You gotta put it in your name," and I called the landlord and said, "Can I take it over and open up the wall and expand hugely?" And he said, "Yeah, go ahead." So we put a whole lot of work into it over the next year. The business has just grown steadily since. Actually, we've just grown and grown and grown, and this year it's just incredible.
And as we're talking, you guys can see that it's not just comics; it's actually games also, with action figures, not toys. They're action figures. And over in the game section, besides selling them, do you also hold games here?
Absolutely, a ton of it. We have 4 afternoons, I should say, a week of D&D, including Gamma World. We have Friday Night Magic, every pre-release and regular release for Magic and World of Warcraft. We have World of Warcraft weekly drafts. We also have open board gaming twice a week. We have a ton of gaming, a ton. It's become a very important part of the store, actually.
Yeah. Now, let me go back a little again. You mentioned that, well, let me ask you, were you interested at all? Were you a reader, comic book reader, before you got into the store?
I really have not read much. I still don't read much. I'd read the basics, Sandman and Preacher, and a couple others, but no more than 10 different titles by far, not even. And then when I was publishing comics, I helped edit one of the two, but I was not one of the creative forces. I was the business manager. And no, I bought the shop with almost a total lack of knowledge of comics themselves, but how the industry worked. I knew from a publishing standpoint very well for small press. I'd traveled a fair amount and worked really hard in the industry. I'd come to know a lot of the best retailers in the U.S. because of my work on that company. And so I was able to come in with some fantastic mentors, some really great retailers I could turn to for advice, including Joe Field, who we were talking about before, Joe Ferrara, Rory, who's passed away. He became a very important mentor, and I still only read a couple titles like Echo and Fables and Walking Dead.
All good ones to read.
Yeah, the best.